A 73-year-old woman in rural India survived a venomous snake bite using nothing but the leaves from a plant growing outside her door. 3 hours away, the nearest hospital. But she didn't need it. That plant? Most people walk past it every day without a second glance. Here's the truth nobody wants you to know. The pharmaceutical industry has spent billions trying to recreate what these plants do naturally, and they're failing. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover 13 medicinal plants so powerful that growing them might be the smartest decision you make this year. And plant number 4, it's saved more lives throughout history than any single drug ever created. Welcome to Home Gardener, where we expose the forgotten medicines hiding in plain sight. We dig deeper than anyone else, combining ancient wisdom with cutting-edge research to bring you plants that actually transform health. If this resonates with you, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. This channel could literally save your life someday. Now let's get into it. Let's start with something India has known for 5,000 years. Tulsi isn't just sacred, it's survival. While Western medicine chases individual compounds, Tulsi takes a different approach. It strengthens every system in your body simultaneously. The science that shocked researchers? Tulsi is an adaptogen, meaning it helps your body adapt to stress, whether physical, chemical, or emotional. Studies show it reduces cortisol, protects organs from chemical stress, and has powerful antimicrobial properties that fight bacteria, viruses, and fungi. What makes it irreplaceable? During the pandemic, researchers found Tulsi compounds could inhibit viral replication, but it's been doing this for thousands of years, fighting colds, flu, respiratory infections, and even fever. Real-world power. Tulsi supports liver function, protects against heavy metal poisoning, regulates blood sugar, and enhances endurance. Indian wrestlers consume it daily for stamina. Growing secrets. Tulsi thrives in warm weather and well-drained soil. Pinch the flowers to keep it bushy. Harvest leaves continuously. The more you pick, the more it grows. Within 90 days of planting, you'll have an endless supply. How to use it. Fresh leaves chewed on empty stomach, or brew 5 to 7 leaves in hot water for tea. Use it daily, not just when sick. If you could only grow one medicinal plant for the rest of your life, ginger should be your choice. Every ancient civilization that discovered ginger considered it priceless. Wars were fought over ginger roots. Why? Because it works for almost everything. The scientific backing. Ginger contains over 400 active compounds, with gingerol being the most powerful. It's proven to reduce nausea better than prescription drugs, even for chemotherapy patients. It slashes inflammation markers by 25% and relieves pain as effectively as ibuprofen without destroying your stomach lining. What doctors won't tell you. A 2015 study showed ginger reduced menstrual pain as effectively as mefenamic acid. Another found it lowered blood sugar by 12% in diabetic patients. It also dissolves blood clots, improves circulation, and fights 23 different strains of bacteria. The money angle. Fresh medicinal-grade ginger sells for $8 to $15 per pound. Dried powder, $30 to $50 per pound. Your backyard could be producing serious value. Growing mastery. Plant ginger rhizomes 2 to 4 inches deep in rich, loose soil. Needs warmth and humidity. Harvest after 8 to 10 months when its leaves yellow. Store rhizomes in cool, dark places for year-round use. Protocol. For inflammation, consume 1 to 2 grams of raw ginger daily. For nausea, chew small pieces. For immunity, simmer slices in water for 15 minutes and drink. Indian villagers call it the village pharmacy. Scientists call it one of the most promising trees of the 21st century. You need to call it yours. Neem might be the most versatile medicinal plant on Earth. Every single part has medicinal value, including leaves, bark, seeds, flowers, roots, and fruit. The antimicrobial powerhouse. Neem contains over 140 active compounds. Its antibacterial properties rival modern antibiotics. It kills antibiotic-resistant bacteria, including MRSA. It's antiviral, antifungal, and antiparasitic. Medical applications that matter. Neem treats skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and acne. It supports oral health, prevents gum disease and cavities, controls blood sugar, detoxifies the liver, and even works as natural birth control. The agricultural secret. Neem oil is the world's most effective organic pesticide. It doesn't just repel insects, it disrupts their reproduction. Your entire garden becomes healthier when neem is nearby.
Growing advantages. Once established, neem is virtually indestructible. Thrives in poor soil, needs minimal water, survives extreme heat. Lives 150 to 200 years, producing medicine constantly. Usage protocol. Chew 2 to 3 fresh leaves daily on an empty stomach for blood purification. Make leaf paste for skin issues. Extract oil from seeds for topical and agricultural use. Warning: neem is powerful. Pregnant women should avoid internal use. This is the plant that made pharmaceutical companies nervous. When researchers discovered curcumin, turmeric's primary compound, they found it outperformed multiple drugs for inflammation, depression, and pain management, without side effects. The inflammation destroyer. Chronic inflammation causes cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, arthritis, and diabetes. Curcumin blocks inflammatory pathways at the molecular level as effectively as anti-inflammatory drugs, but safely. Clinical evidence. Over 10,000 peer-reviewed studies on turmeric. It's shown to reduce arthritis pain by 58%, improve depression symptoms comparably to Prozac, and reduce heart attack risk by 65% post-surgery. The bioavailability secret. Curcumin alone absorbs poorly. Combined with black pepper, piperine increases absorption by 2,000% and is consumed with healthy fats for maximum effect. Growing requirements. Needs warm, humid conditions and rich soil. Plant rhizomes in spring. Harvest after 8 to 10 months when leaves die back. Store rhizomes like ginger. Maximum potency usage. Use fresh rhizomes when possible, 10 times more potent than powder. Grate into smoothies, juice it, or make golden paste with turmeric plus black pepper plus coconut oil. The cosmetic bonus. Turmeric masks reduce scarring, brighten skin, and fight acne. Mix with honey and yogurt. In Sanskrit, ashwagandha means the smell of horse, not because of its odor, but because it traditionally gave warriors the strength and stamina of a stallion. Modern science now confirms what ancient physicians knew. Ashwagandha fundamentally rewires your stress response. The cortisol connection. Chronic stress destroys health by flooding your body with cortisol. Ashwagandha reduces cortisol by up to 30% while increasing DHEA, the anti-aging hormone. Performance enhancement. Studies show 300 milligrams twice daily increases strength by 15%, muscle mass by 8%, and reduces body fat by 3% in 8 weeks. It boosts testosterone in men by 17% and improves fertility in both sexes. Brain protection. Ashwagandha regenerates nerve cells and protects the brain from degeneration. It improves memory, reaction time, and cognitive function in just 8 weeks. The sleep revolution. 72% improvement in sleep quality for insomniacs. Unlike sleeping pills, it enhances deep sleep naturally. Growing protocol. Thrives in dry, warm climates with sandy, well-drained soil. Plant seeds after frost. Harvest roots after 150 to 180 days when leaves begin yellowing. Dosage and timing. 300 to 500 milligrams of root extract twice daily. Take with meals. Effects build over 2 to 4 weeks. This is not instant, but transformational. Cleopatra used it for beauty. Alexander the Great conquered an island just to secure aloe supplies for his wounded soldiers. Today, it's a $13 billion industry, yet most people only know 10% of what aloe can do. The gel that rebuilds. Aloe contains 75 active compounds, including vitamins, minerals, enzymes, amino acids, and polysaccharides. It doesn't just soothe burns, it accelerates healing by 8 to 9 days compared to conventional treatment. Internal medicine. Aloe juice, from the inner gel, not the latex, supports digestion, reduces acid reflux, lowers blood sugar, and acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria. Some studies show it improves IBS symptoms by 30 to 40%. Immune activation. Aloe polysaccharides boost immune cell production and enhance your body's ability to fight infections and tumors. Skin regeneration. Beyond burns, aloe treats psoriasis, dermatitis, acne, and slows aging. It increases collagen production and improves skin elasticity by 10% in 90 days. Growing simplicity. Perhaps the easiest medicinal plant to grow. Thrives on neglect. Needs minimal water, poor soil is fine, grows in containers or ground, propagates endlessly from pups. Extraction method. Cut outer leaves, fillet to remove gel. Use fresh immediately or blend and freeze in ice cube trays. Never use the yellow latex layer. It's a powerful laxative. When the first American settlers asked Native American tribes about their medicine, they kept pointing to one plant, Echinacea. They used it for more ailments than any other plant. Settlers dismissed it as superstition until modern science proved them wrong. The immune amplifier. Echinacea doesn't just support immunity, it activates it. It increases white blood cell production, enhances macrophage activity, and stimulates interferon production, your body's natural antiviral proteins. Clinical proof. Taking Echinacea at cold onset reduces duration by 1.4 days and severity by 50%. For prevention, it cuts cold incidence by 58%. It also fights upper respiratory infections, urinary tract infections, and speeds wound healing. The compound complexity. Echinacea contains alkylamides, polysaccharides, and shikoric acid, working synergistically to boost immunity multiple ways simultaneously. No single synthetic drug can replicate this. Why it's becoming rare? Wild Echinacea is endangered due to overharvesting. Cultivated varieties are now essential.
Growing strategy. Prefers full sun and well-drained soil. Drought-tolerant once established. Harvest roots after 3 to 4 years for maximum potency. Flowers and leaves can be used after the first year. Proper usage. Take at first sign of illness, 500 milligrams 3 times daily for 10 days maximum. Don't use it continuously. Cycle 8 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Important note, not for autoimmune conditions or long-term use without breaks. Chinese legends say a herbalist who lived 256 years credited his longevity to daily gotu kola consumption. While we can't verify his age, modern neuroscience is discovering this plant does something remarkable. It actually repairs brain cells. The cognitive enhancer. Gotu kola increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, the protein that grows new brain cells. Studies show it improves memory by 100%, enhances concentration, and reduces anxiety by 50% in just 60 days. The circulation miracle. It strengthens blood vessel walls, improves circulation to extremities, and reduces varicose veins. This is why it enhances both brain function and wound healing simultaneously. Better blood flow means better healing everywhere. Skin regeneration. Gotu kola stimulates collagen production and reduces scar formation by 44%. It's used to treat burns, surgical scars, and stretch marks. The Alzheimer's connection. Research shows it may slow cognitive decline and protect against neurodegenerative diseases by reducing oxidative stress in brain tissue. Growing requirements. Loves moisture and partial shade. Grows as a ground cover, spreading via runners, can be invasive in ideal conditions. Consider container growing. Harvest leaves continuously throughout the growing season. Usage protocol. 500 milligrams are extracted twice daily, or 2 to 4 fresh leaves in smoothies. Make tea from dried leaves. Effects accumulate over weeks. Medieval physicians called it sun's gold. Modern wound care clinics call it irreplaceable. Calendula might be the most underestimated healing plant in your garden. The wound healer. Calendula accelerates tissue repair faster than almost any natural substance. It increases collagen production, enhances blood flow to wounds, and has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Antibacterial power. Effective against MRSA and other antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Hospitals in Europe use calendula preparations for surgical wounds, burns, and radiation burns from cancer treatment.
Versatility beyond wounds. Calendula treats eczema, diaper rash, fungal infections, hemorrhoids, and inflammatory skin conditions. It's gentle enough for babies, yet powerful enough for serious injuries.
Women's health. Calendula tea regulates menstrual cycles, reduces cramps, and supports reproductive health. Traditionally used during childbirth for perineal repair. Oral health. Calendula mouthwash treats gingivitis, mouth ulcers, and sore throats as effectively as chlorhexidine without the side effects. Growing ease. One of the easiest medicinals to grow. Direct seed in spring, flowers in 8 to 10 weeks, deadhead for continuous blooming, self-seeds prolifically. Grows in any soil, full sun preferred. Making medicine. Harvest flowers at peak bloom, infuse in olive oil for 4 to 6 weeks for healing salve. Dry petals for tea, make tincture with alcohol for long-term storage. Let's end with the plant that humanitarian organizations are planting worldwide to end malnutrition, Moringa. The numbers are staggering. Gram for gram, Moringa leaves contain 7 times more vitamin C than oranges, 4 times more calcium than milk, 4 times more vitamin A than carrots, 3 times more potassium than bananas, and 2 times more protein than yogurt. Complete nutrition. Moringa provides all 9 essential amino acids, rare for a plant. It's one of the only plant sources of vitamin B12. This makes it invaluable for vegetarians and vegans. Medical applications. Reduces blood sugar by 21% in diabetics, lowers cholesterol by 14%, reduces inflammation markers dramatically, strengthens bones with high calcium and phosphorus. The arsenic detox. Studies show Moringa protects against arsenic toxicity, crucial in areas with contaminated water. The seeds also purify water by removing 90 to 99% of bacteria. Survival plant. In drought conditions, when everything else dies, Moringa thrives. It grows 15 to 20 feet in the first year. You can harvest leaves within 8 months and continuously after. Growing perfection. Needs heat, tolerates poor soil, requires minimal water. Plant seeds directly or use cuttings. Prune regularly to keep manageable and promote leaf production. Maximum benefit. Harvest young leaves before they mature. Dry in shade for 3 to 4 days. Grind to powder. 1 tablespoon daily provides more nutrition than most multivitamins. Add to smoothies, soups, sauces, or make tea. The economic angle. Moringa powder sells for $25 to $40 per pound. Your backyard tree could produce 50 to 100 pounds annually. Before we finish, I need to show you 3 more plants that are so powerful they deserve the same attention as everything we've covered. Yarrow, the legendary Greek warrior, allegedly used this plant to treat his soldiers' wounds. That's why its scientific name is Achillea millefolium. But yarrow's military history doesn't stop in ancient Greece. It was carried by soldiers in the Civil War, World War I, and World War II. Why? Because it stops bleeding faster than almost anything else in nature. The hemostatic miracle. Yarrow contains achilleine and alkaloids that cause rapid blood coagulation. Apply crushed fresh leaves to a bleeding wound, and bleeding stops within minutes. It works on deep cuts, nosebleeds, and internal bleeding when taken as tea. Beyond blood control, yarrow is a complete circulatory system medicine. It regulates blood pressure, raising it when too low, lowering it when too high. It improves circulation to extremities, reduces varicose veins, and prevents blood clots. The fever manager. Traditional healers call yarrow nature's aspirin. It induces sweating, breaks fevers naturally, and reduces inflammation throughout the body. During flu season, yarrow tea can cut recovery time by 30 to 40%. Digestive powerhouse. Yarrow's bitter compounds stimulate digestive enzymes, improve nutrient absorption, treat stomach ulcers, and relieve intestinal cramping. It's especially effective for irritable bowel syndrome. Women's medicine. Yarrow regulates menstrual cycles, reduces heavy bleeding, and eases menstrual cramps by 60%. Herbalists use it for uterine fibroids and endometriosis support. The antimicrobial spectrum. Research shows yarrow fights 230 different microorganisms, including antibiotic-resistant bacteria. It treats urinary tract infections, respiratory infections, and skin infections effectively. Growing mastery. Yarrow is nearly indestructible. Thrives in poor soil, full sun, drought conditions. Plant from seed or division in spring. Spreads via rhizomes. Can become invasive, but easily controlled. Blooms white or pink from summer through fall. Harvest protocol. Cut flowering tops when flowers just open. This is peak potency. Dry bundles upside down in a dark, dry location. Store dried flowers and leaves for year-round use. How to use it? For wounds, crush fresh leaves into paste, apply directly. For internal use, steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried herb in hot water for 10 minutes. Drink 2 to 3 cups daily during illness. Make tincture with alcohol for long-term storage. Caution: avoid pregnancy. Some people develop skin sensitivity. Test on a small area first. Don't use it for more than 2 weeks continuously without a break. This is the most disrespected medicinal plant in the world. You've probably killed it with lawnmowers 1,000 times. It's that weed with broad leaves growing in your yard.
But here's what Native Americans, Chinese herbalists, and European folk healers all knew. Plantain is one of the most reliable emergency medicines on Earth. The drawing agent. Plantain's superpower is extraction. It literally pulls toxins, venom, infection, and foreign objects out of the body. Bee stings, spider bites, snake venom, splinters, glass shards. Plantain draws them out. The science behind it. Plantain contains allantoin, which promotes tissue repair, aucubin, which is a powerful antibacterial, and mucilage, which soothes and protects. These compounds work together to reduce inflammation, fight infection, and accelerate healing by up to 50%. Beyond first aid. Plantain treats respiratory conditions remarkably well. It soothes inflamed lung tissue, loosens phlegm, and treats chronic bronchitis, asthma, and emphysema. Studies show it reduces coughing by 68% in chronic bronchitis patients. Digestive repair. The mucilage in plantain coats and heals the entire digestive tract. It treats ulcers, inflammatory bowel disease, hemorrhoids, and leaky gut syndrome. It's gentle enough for children's tummy troubles, yet powerful enough for serious conditions. Urinary tract healing. Plantain is one of the best remedies for bladder infections, kidney inflammation, and urinary tract pain. It reduces burning by 75% while fighting the underlying infection. Skin salvation. Beyond wound healing, plantain treats eczema, psoriasis, acne, poison ivy, and chronic skin conditions. Make a salve and watch inflammatory skin issues disappear in days. The survival aspect. Plantain grows on every continent except Antarctica. In a survival situation, knowing plantain could save your life. It's food, young leaves are edible and nutritious, and medicine combined. Identification is crucial. There are 2 main types, broadleaf plantain and narrowleaf plantain. Both are medicinal. Look for parallel leaf veins and a rosette growing pattern. Don't confuse it with hostas or other plants. Growing or finding it. Plantain grows as a weed in lawns, paths, disturbed soil, anywhere there's compacted earth. It actually prefers poor conditions. If you want to cultivate it, plant seeds in spring, water occasionally. It self-seeds prolifically. Emergency use. For stings or bites, chew leaves to break down plant cells or crush them. Apply directly as poultice. Relief comes within minutes. Replace poultice every 2 to 3 hours. Tea preparation. Use 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh leaves or 1 tablespoon dried per cup of hot water. Steep 10 to 15 minutes. Drink 2 to 4 cups daily for internal healing.
Making salve. Infuse leaves in oil for 4 to 6 weeks. Strain, add beeswax. This salve treats virtually any skin condition. The respect it deserves. Stop seeing plantain as a weed. It's a pharmacy growing for free in your yard. Medieval monks grew lemon balm in monastery gardens, not for tea parties, but because it literally kept them sane during stressful times. They called it the elixir of life. Modern neuroscience now understands why. Lemon balm directly affects your brain's GABA receptors, the same receptors targeted by anti-anxiety medications like Xanax, except lemon balm doesn't create dependency or brain fog. The rapid anxiety relief. Clinical studies show lemon balm reduces anxiety by 18 to 20% within 15 minutes of consumption. For chronic anxiety, daily use reduces symptoms by 42% in 15 days. It calms without sedating. You remain alert and focused. The viral fighter. Here's something pharmaceutical companies don't advertise. Lemon balm is one of the most effective natural treatments for herpes simplex virus, cold sores, and genital herpes. Topical application reduces healing time by 50% and frequency of outbreaks by 35%. The mechanism. Lemon balm contains rosmarinic acid and other compounds that prevent viruses from attaching to cells. It works on herpes, influenza, and other viral infections. Cognitive enhancement. Beyond calming anxiety, lemon balm improves memory and mental performance. Studies show 600 milligrams increases accuracy on memory tests by 10% and improves mood simultaneously. Students in Europe use it before exams. Sleep optimization. Unlike sedatives that knock you out, lemon balm improves sleep quality naturally. Combined with valerian, it's as effective as pharmaceutical sleep aids without morning grogginess. Sleep quality improves by 42% in insomnia patients. Thyroid regulation. Lemon balm blocks certain thyroid hormones, making it valuable for hyperthyroidism or overactive thyroid. It reduces symptoms like rapid heartbeat, anxiety, and irritability associated with Graves' disease. Digestive comfort. The same compounds that calm your nervous system also calm your digestive system. Lemon balm treats indigestion, gas, bloating, and irritable bowel syndrome. It's especially effective for stress-related digestive issues. Heart protection. Research shows lemon balm reduces heart palpitations, regulates irregular heartbeat, and protects heart tissue from damage. It's traditionally used for stress-related heart conditions. Growing explosively. Lemon balm grows so aggressively it borders on invasive. Plant one small plant and within 2 years you'll have dozens. It thrives in sun or partial shade, any soil type with minimal care.
Growing tip. Contain it. Use barriers or grow in pots to prevent takeover. Prune before flowering to prevent self-seeding everywhere. This also keeps leaves more potent. Harvesting strategy. Cut stems before flowering for most potent leaves. The plant regrows rapidly. Harvest every 3 to 4 weeks throughout the growing season. Dry leaves in shade to preserve volatile oils. Fresh versus dried. Fresh lemon balm is significantly more potent than dried. Use fresh whenever possible. For anxiety relief, make tea from fresh leaves, 10 to 15 leaves per cup. Steep 5 to 10 minutes. Tincture for potency. Alcohol tinctures preserve lemon balm's volatile oils better than drying. Fill the jar with fresh leaves, cover with vodka, steep for 4 to 6 weeks. Take 2 to 4 milliliters or 40 to 80 drops for anxiety relief. Topical preparation for herpes. Make concentrated tea, double strength, freeze into ice cubes, apply at the first sign of outbreak. Or infuse fresh leaves in oil, apply 3 to 4 times daily. Dosage guidance. For anxiety, 300 to 600 milligrams extract or 1 to 2 cups of tea, 2 to 3 times daily. For sleep, 300 milligrams are extracted 1 hour before bed. For cognitive enhancement, 300 milligrams in the morning. Safety profile. Lemon balm is remarkably safe, can be used long-term. However, if you have hypothyroidism or underactive thyroid, consult a practitioner first, as it may affect thyroid medication. The best part. Unlike pharmaceutical anxiety medications, lemon balm doesn't create tolerance. It works the first time and continues working. You can use it daily without needing higher doses. Here's what I need you to understand. These aren't just plants, they're insurance policies growing in soil. When supply chains break, when hospitals are overwhelmed, when medications become unaffordable, these plants don't care. They keep growing, they keep healing. The knowledge you gained in the last 18 minutes is worth more than most people realize. You now know 13 plants that have saved more lives throughout history than any hospital ever built. The question is, what will you do with it? Start with just one plant. Grow it, learn it, use it, then add another. In 5 years, you could have a medicinal garden worth thousands in plant value alone, but priceless in what it provides your family. If this video opens your eyes to what's possible, hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to see this, and subscribe to Home Gardener. We go deeper than anyone else into plants that actually matter. Drop a comment telling me which plant you're starting with, and which one surprised you most. I read every single one. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and remember, the best pharmacy might be the one you plant yourself.